Alright, we're here in the humble abode, and we're gonna be smacking some fucking karate in. And also smack some Picari sweat. Now we got 90 grams of Milo. Let's go. Got the ghetto kettle boiling. I'll whip up a coffee. Bon appetit. It's pretty banging. All right, we just banged out easy 12Ks, around 145 average heart rate. Now we're gonna smack meal 2. So meal 1 was cereal, meal 2 is sourdough and eggs. Let's get that in us. Just realized there's no sourdough in my fridge, mate. So just gonna smack some eggs and I'll make up for the carbs later. The eggs in barley are so weird to crack. So let's see if we can do the one hand situation. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Sorry, Matt. That one's a bit cooked. Let me do the rest. Great success on the other two. Some of the yolks look really weird here. And they're really delicate. Like that one's low-key broken. But you win some, you lose some. By the way, this is the point where you stop watching the video if you care about how perfect your eggs look. What the fuck have I done? By the way, question. Does everyone flip their eggs? So like, this is flipped, and then I cook the other side really quickly. Like I see some people do sunny side up and you don't flip it, but I've never done that. It's kind of weird. Like, is it weird that I flip it, or are you weird? By the way, if you thought I was gonna plate up this eggs nicely, you have another thing coming. You just gotta eat that shit and then start working, mate. There's no point wasting time trying to make it look beautiful. Oh, that looks good, that one. Bit of runny yolk. It's very hot. Now you lick that shit. Pretty good. Now, wash the dishes, pack the office bag, get down, lock the fuck in. I don't know if I'm gonna record in the office because I'm a nice person, but we'll chat to you later in the video. And yeah, quick agenda for today. I'm gonna head down to the office, bash out some work. I onboarded one user yesterday and I need to onboard another. And one of them I've discussed with the different features that we're gonna work on. So yeah, gonna work on that. It's related to the calorie planning for her clients. And then I got a couple meetings later, another sales call in the evening. And yeah, hopefully we can onboard more people, get more feedback and make the platform sick. By the way, since this is like the first vlog, I'm building a fitness platform called Perform. I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out if you're a fitness coach. We pretty much make an alternative of running school alongside a coaching platform, and it's one platform for fitness coaches. So yeah, I'll head down to the office, grab lunch later, take 2 meetings back to back, and then get back to work. Oh yeah, I also neck like 2 liters of this shit a day. Sometimes 1 liter to be honest, but it's helping with the hydration, extra carbs, shit like that. Honestly, you don't You're not gonna understand how mad it is until you're in this like hot climate country and you get back and you're like, shit, gonna smack some Picari, and that shit goes down so nicely. Final thing before I head down to the office, it's 11 a.m. But we're in Bali, so a lot of my audience is in Australia, which means it's 2 p.m. So early afternoon, I'm posting my reel for the day on the fitness platform app. Fitness platform Instagram. I try to batch record nowadays because I was struggling getting content out, being a solo founder. I'll record like 3 or 4 videos at a time, edit them that day. It takes a couple hours, and then I can schedule those posts. So right now I'm doing feature highlights explaining how the app works, so my clients can go to the Instagram and easily understand what the app does and get more eyes on the platform. So people are seeing the platform every day, it's in their heads. When people chat to each other, it might come up in conversation, or people, it's lingering on their mind, and when I reach out to them, like they're kind of warmed up to it a little bit. And the other thing I'm doing is from my personal Instagram, or like my personal brand Instagram, Tom Goes Raw, I am messaging around 40 coaches a day. I started off trying to do like 150, and I think it's a bit overboard. I don't want to get banned on Instagram. So yeah, I message 40 coaches a day. My strategy to find leads is I use Claude on co-work mode to scrape. Oh, it doesn't really scrape. It just goes on my Instagram and looks through the following list of some competitor apps or like similar apps, just so we know that person is interested. They're a bit more of a warm lead. And I shoot them a cold DM, very generic. But it's a very interesting concept that I'm presenting to them. So the response rate's around 5%. And I'm working on my tactic on how I can conversate with them to get them on a call so I can explain the platform to them and see how it benefits them. So yeah, these are the 2 things I'm doing to build a social presence with Perform. And all right, anyways, now I'm finally gonna go down to the office and get some work done. I'm halfway through eating my fajita bowl. Forgot to update you, mate. So I'm just chilling outside, getting Claude to review some stuff and smacking a fajita bowl, maybe 2. The meal's so nice. Ate that shit twice. But I don't like the lettuce in Bali, so. Alright, back to work for another hour. Had a good lock-in. I fixed some things, working on the calorie tracking feature. Then 2 meetings back to back in an hour, and then back to work, and I'll probably check in. Alright, meetings are done. Now it's back to the office to lock in. Got to finish off that work I had to do today with those different features. Yeah, the second meeting went well. I think that lady I spoke to is going to sign up, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's good to get some more female coaches on the platform. I think it will definitely help with our growth and developing the platform in terms of like ideas. You don't want to be limited to one type of consumer. But yeah, I'm on touch with her on WhatsApp now, so we'll chat about onboarding with her tomorrow. Also, a couple of hours ago, I got another sign up through cold DMs. I didn't even have a sales demo call with him yet, which is awesome. That's the first time it's happened on the platform. I am trying to organize a call with him now so I can help him out with onboarding. I definitely want to give the users that experience, especially for the early communities. We're not over 10 communities yet, so there's no reason why I don't have time to help people out. I'm also hoping to hear back from Apple Connect today on my App Store submission. I should finally be approved. Yesterday I had a call with them and they said they will approve me if I made these 2 changes regarding billing. So yeah, that should be sorted. Let's keep an eye out for that. Also, you saw before at lunch, I smacked 2 meals at once. So there's no proper dinner. Might have some Weet-Bix later. Also, in the meantime, I got some messages and we have a call booked in tomorrow. So like a sales demo. But yeah, I think anyone who's watching this, who's a founder or honestly trying to do anything where cold outreach would help, I think it's a really good approach. Like if you're trying to get something done, take that brute force approach. Like for me, the brute force approach is messaging hundreds of coaches and starting conversations, and it's proving to work. Yeah, if I message 40 people a day and I have a 5% response rate that continues to grow, then I'm getting like, 2 responses a day, and then that's 14 responses a week. Now, out of all those conversations, if I can get on a call with, let's say 1/3 of those people, which is more than 4 people, and I can close 50% of them to do a trial with me, it's a win-win. If I get 1 or 2 signups a week, even if they're on trial, I think my platform is good enough to have an impact. So it's just me trying to get them with their foot in the door to try my platform. And then I think I should get some converting members with a relatively low churn. So that's my game plan right now. Let's stay locked in. Bro, we full did it. Full just got accepted on the App Store. I might have to release that right now. Pretty glorious. What even happens now? Alright, matters update. So I was recording a video before explaining that hopefully we get on the App Store, and pretty much as I was recording that video, I think an email must have came through. I went down to the office, was doing work, and I was like, oh, I'm curious, is it released? And yeah, there's an email waiting, and we're accepted. Now it has to propagate to the App Store, up to 24 hours it'll take. And yeah, then anyone can download my app and use it. So yeah, I'll be reaching out to my clients who are already onboarded and tell them to download the app, try it out, and give me feedback. Obviously there'll be more bugs because I'm the only test user of this app so far. But yeah, it's very exciting. It's my first app on the App Store. You know, one day it crossed my mind as an engineer, you know, it crosses your mind, oh, maybe I'll make an app one day. And like, it just sounds good, but you never think you're actually gonna do it. So yeah, we've done it. Now, how many do you do, bro? How many do you do? So I'm actually doing 6 today. You can't really see, it's full 6. Chuck some milk and cinnamon up in there. It's gonna be great. All right, mad. So this is the feed. I need to mix it up. So yeah, it looks weird, but that's the feed, bro. That's the full day of eating as well, wrapped up. So yeah, that's how I fuel my 70K weeks right now. And you're gonna see more of that shit. I eat the same thing every day. I don't really care. Don't need to be picky, bro. Just eat the same shit, and then so much easier to adhere and get results. Less weight fluctuations, everything's great. Probably worse for micronutrients and stuff, but you win some, you lose some. Like I said before at the start, roll it back and see what I said. You win some, you lose some. Anyways, it's, what a pose, bro, what a pose. 6:35 PM, gonna smack dinner. And then it's pretty much working, bro, till 11 PM. That's the full day. Like, do you get it or not? It's just like, wake up, run, gym if I gym, and then work, and then eat, and then work, and then eat, and then work. If you're hungry, you're gonna get it. If you persist and you put in the work, it's gotta eventually work out, right? I've been doing this for over a year now. I'm seeing glimmers of signs of it working out. Make this mad business. And yeah, it's been fun. Join along for the ride.